All right, folks. So, looking at the HP gaming desktop, here's my one of my first benchmarks. Now, I tried actually running about 6 of these to finally get some real numbers, and it's been challenging. But yeah, gaming score is at least 69%, possibly higher than this using user benchmark, and we'll talk about why it's probably higher than that. Desktop score 72%, and workstation 55. So you can use this computer for quite a bit of activities. Gaming is going to be decent. Surfing the internet is pretty decent. And then overall, the ability to do workstation stuff is something you could do with it. And obviously, you know, it's not in the same category as a i9 or an i7, but this i5 is not too bad overall for these activities. Now, let's look at what we've got here. So I have since upgraded the RAM in this thing to 16 gigs, up from 8, and that will definitely increase the scores here in these two areas, and a slight increase on the gaming. CPU usage 3%, so this is, relatively accurate. Now here's the numbers on the Intel Core i5-9400F. Um, and this is a location where, it wouldn't be such a bad idea, to be honest with you, for an upgrade. Maybe an i5-9600, i7 9700. But how much would that help gaming? It's probably going to be minimal. Here's the graphics card. Now, since I have done somewhat of a teardown video, I realize it'd be tough to get anything really significantly better for graphics card. And so this is what you get. Um, it's kind of a mini version of a GTX 1660 Ti. I know it does score somewhat relative to it. It is only 4 gigs versus um, the 6 gig version. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. I'll have to look into that whether this is 4 or 6 gig, but it does score out okay, and it does play games decently. Now, what's screwing up these scores from being higher is the solid state drive that's in it. This Western Digital, for whatever reason, I did get it to score out earlier, and now it is performing pretty bad. So if you look at one of my first benchmarks, we did actually get a score on this thing. It did run okay. This is definitely a place where a better solid state drive would be good. This is actually performing only slightly better than a SATA M.2. Um, and then, so we did add additional storage. Uh, Nothing great, but a little SSD 2.5 inch. And then I've added some RAM to it. So that has made a bit of a difference. But there you go. There's my first benchmark. And, you know, we'll try and make this thing better in the future. We'll see if we can improve upon this. But hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.